Marketing for Brilliance the McDonald's Way. Hi there, I'm Tom Feltenstein, and I'm excited to be with you today. I learned how a pair of golden arches changed the course of business through a four walls branding and neighborhood marketing strategy. And I learned these secrets from only the best as McDonald's Ray Kroc's protege. Did any of you see the movie, The Founder? If you haven't, go see it. It's really awesome. You know, my greatest joys in life have been my kids, serving in the U.S. Air Force, and really helping companies, which include pharmacies, veterinarians, others in the medical field, increase their sales anywhere from 10, 15, 30% using my four walls branding and neighborhood marketing teachings. Now, lessons I learned from Ray Crocker, of course, many, many more. But here's four. It's all local. It's all in your neighborhood. The heart of neighborhood marketing is inside your four walls. So you got your four walls, you have your neighborhood. Community involvement is essential for effective neighborhood marketing. Find good people and trust the people you find. As a matter of fact, think about it this way. Four walls, 4 blocks, 4 miles. That's the dimension of where you do business. Now, at McDonald's, you know, it's kind of humbling sometimes to talk about accomplishments, but most exciting thing was opening the first Ronald McDonald House and participating in creating the Happy Meal. You can see the old McDonald's there way back in the 50s. But one of the toughest deals that we had to deal with, and I particularly, not just me, but all of us, was introducing breakfast. And it just didn't work at first. And it was a 7-year introduction. And I think you guys know now that we're serving breakfast 24 hours a day. And it's really helped sales a lot. Now, we all need a coach. I've gone to local PGA tournaments over many years. I love golf. And I was pretty decent at one time. But I saw these great players hitting the balls before they were going to tee off. And there was Jack Nicklaus, who was standing there all by himself, and he wasn't hitting. And I went up and I said, Mr. Nicklaus, why aren't you hitting the balls? And he says, well, sir, I'm waiting for my coach. So as good as Nicklaus is, he still depends on the coach. We all need a coach now and then. So there's 3 undeniable reasons why between now and the end of the year, you should think of me as your coach. I share how to create a steady stream of prospects predisposed to do business with you. You'll learn the 5 most effective ways to generate more referrals from existing patients. And you'll get 45 instant and genius promotions that will guarantee your marketing success. I sure hope you'll join me at my revenue rally. As a matter of fact, there's actually going to be 3 of them, where I'll share the example of hidden opportunities and secrets I've learned. Now, I want you to see this diagram because it's really important. And I'm going to break this down. It's probably going to take an hour or so, or maybe more, at our revenue rally. But this is the process on how we're going to create a plan inside your 4 walls, on your property line, and in your neighborhood. It's a critical component of everything that we're going to do. And I'm excited to share with you all of the components. Now, I want you to take a look at this. These offerings are going to put a lot more money in your pocket. Now, I'm sure many of you are already doing them, but I want you to look at who's not in the percentages, because if you aren't, you're probably losing some revenue. Now, the MTM It's a pretty high number, 83%. But for a few of you who aren't doing it, you might give it some serious consideration. What about site delivery? 65%. My independent pharmacy delivers to me sometimes twice a day with no issues. And that and the pharmacists are the two reasons that I stay there. Now, would I stay there if they didn't deliver? Yeah, probably, but it's sure an extra incentive for me to recommend them. Medication adherence, 83%. Immunization, 68%. Travel, only 23%. What about online refills? What about pet medications? Why isn't everybody a member of their local chamber? Think about it. I'm a member of 3 chambers. It's a great place to network. I speak at chambers all over. Why aren't we all members? Only 41% of owners support their local community organizations. How about providing monetary support to community organizations? Listen, this is really important. This is where we're going to get new business every single time. Now, let's go inside your 4 walls for a minute. I know it's kind of a funny slide, but you have turkeys and you have eagles. Now, you know what a turkey is and you know what an eagle is. So think about those people that work for you. How many are turkeys and how many are eagles? Well, I will tell you this. If you get rid of your turkeys and you replace them with eagles, proportionately, as you eliminate turkeys and you bring in eagles, your sales will begin to really move forward. Now, Tony is going to really help you in this arena. Use his assessment as we bring in eagles. Because if you want more sales, we got to get rid of the turkeys. Now, your location is your media store. This is your TV. This is your radio. This is your outdoor. This is where I want all of your eagles to be. You're not going to run a fancy radio program unless it's really awesome. I never would run a TV program. I would never have run 2 all beef patty special sauce lettuce cheese unless we had aced it. And acing it in the 4 walls is so critical. Now, what about customer engagement? They're really your 30-second ads. I ran 30-second commercials all the time. And inside the 4 walls is where your advertising takes place. Now, we're going to go outside, but let's get it right inside first. Because, listen, your front line is your bottom line. Now, I want you to think about this. Whoever feels like this, would you like me to supersize your order to a 90-day supply? Good old Ronald. By the way, Ronald was created back in 1968, and Willard Scott was the first Ronald McDonald ever in any of the commercials. Now, I will be happy on request to come to your store and dress in my Ronald McDonald outfit that I've had for many, many years. So let me know. Most companies have difficulty finding top people because they hire individuals for what they know and then fire them for who they are. Now think about this. You don't build business. You build people. People build business inside your 4 walls. Now listen, it's all about your 4 walls. It's about your hiring and training, your relationships, and then your whole neighborhood. You know, word of mouth is everything. And that's what happens inside your 4 walls. You get your eagles telling other people, and other people who are served by your eagles are going to be your brand ambassadors. We all need tons of brand ambassadors. The type of promotion can speak to these types of patients. Now, I want you to look at this. It's pretty cool. And I get a 20 to 30% redemption rates when I'm dealing with the elderly with Medicare, diabetes, heart disease, nutrition, bone, joint issues, and even weight management and more. Now, that's pretty cool to get those types of redemptions. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, oh gosh, I do direct mail, but I don't get that. Well, I will tell you, I've got a secret on how we make that happen every single time. And I've done some of the following promotions for pharmacies, veterinarians, and others in the medical field. We've had great results. I know in your trading area, when people are having their birthdays of whatever age bracket, whatever household income that we want to go to, I know exactly when they move into the neighborhood. I know those that we can cater to that have diabetics. They're there, and we can find those lists. Listen, in direct mail, 70% of every piece of success that we have is all about the list. The list is the home run, and that's where most people don't know how to get that list. Now, I've been coaching and marketing for a number of years, and a couple of my most recent successes have been with a dentist, where I recommended him do one thing to build his business. And he took my recommendation, and I'll share with you in my upcoming revenue rally what he did and how it brought in new patients and increased his revenue by 10% or more. Truly a home run. But I got to tell you this, another huge success, which is my secret ingredient, which is truly the foundation for success of any direct mail that I've ever done. And it's called the Match Report. I'll share what it is, how it works, and the success that my clients have had with it. A simply amazing strategy for increasing sales, anywhere from 10, 15, 20%. You see, I have never used direct mail in the last 10 years without using the Match Report first. And oh, by the way, there's this pharmacist in Shavertown, Pennsylvania, who owns Cook's Pharmacy, and he uses a newsletter to increase sales and customer retention. Now, Frank focuses on natural medicine sales, and his newsletter helped boost those sales by 60%. Now, I know many of you have newsletters, but if you don't, please start a newsletter, and we can work when we get together on the best way to go. And your database is so critical. And then those people in your trading area, in reaching them, we can send the newsletter to as well. So 2017 is about over. Hard to believe. Thanksgiving's on its way. So I want to give you an opportunity to plan for an incredible 2018, right this minute. For the next 24 hours, you can claim your seat to attend my one-day rally. Limited seating in select cities through the end of the year, but you must book it in the next 24 hours. So claim your seat. And I have to tell you, I am really, really excited. I'm excited to meet you in Orlando on the 4th of October, Vegas the 26th of October, and Chicago November 9th. I'm pumped. I know I can significantly help you. Can you imagine us sitting in a room? How many there are of you? I hope there's 20 or 30 or 40, whatever it is. We're going to come out of that meeting with a plan for each of your pharmacies. That's going to be a home run for next year. And listen, it's going to start working towards the end of this year as well. It's not going to happen in 24 hours, but we need some time to put the plan together. So you're probably going to ask, what's in it for me? Well, the one day filled with proven, practical, and highly profitable script sales and relationship building programs you can immediately put to work. We'll discuss how to remedy offsetting losses, reduce reimbursements, squeeze margins, competition from chains, mail order, and much, much more. So do me a favor, claim your seat. Only 3 revenue rallies this year: Orlando, Vegas, and Chicago. So I know you're waiting for this, and here we go. My money-making offer is this. My 8-hour hands-on workshop is a $10,000 value. My 60-day free marketing consulting is going to happen for 60 days after we finish our revenue rally. Just think, I mean, I'm going to be your marketing coach for 60 days. Whenever you want to call me, email me. I promise I'll be back within 24 hours. I don't have a clue how much that is. I know my time is very valuable. I know your time is extremely valuable. I know you work long hours. I know you want time off, and this will make it happen. I also will throw in my 6 marketing and motivational books and DVDs. Now that's a $750 value. So that's pretty cool. And your price is only going to be $995. I think that's pretty cool. Now, if you're unable to attend the revenue rally, you can purchase the marketing and inspirational books and DVDs for $595. Now, I put that in there. I really don't recommend that you do it. I recommend you come to the rally, but if you so choose, I wanted to make them available for you. Now, I got one big bonus, and it's very cool. It's the 35 common sense principles of neighborhood marketing and 4 walls promotion. I will give you a copy of that at our rally. We've gone through many of those. By the way, some of my books have sold over 125,000 copies. There's one book on YouTube that's had over 400,000 views. The stuff works. It really does. And I suppose you're sitting there thinking, there's lots of reasons to pass up the rally. I can just feel it. But I think it's worth confronting your motives. Frankly, the case for venturing from your comfortable nest to this very different world of ours is compelling, especially in the light of the incredible amount of danger and hazard for business people. And I know you're busy. And in light of the brand new opportunities currently ablaze for information in a generation clamoring for more and more faster and faster information, I hope you choose well and successfully fend off excuses, temptations, and distractions that beckon you to the sidelines. I would not lead you astray. Never have, never will. I've been in business many, many years. Meet me in Orlando, and you'll see I was right to badger you. It's that important. Please treat it with warranted expediency. You'll be very blessed that you did. So hurry and register now. It ends in 24 hours. $10,000 value. Your cost is $995. I'm going to be your marketing department for 60 days. I'm going to throw in $750 worth of my books and tapes. So I can't wait to see you. Please join me in Orlando.